World of Warcraft. What have you become? Uninstalled and already on my mind. What should I do? What should I do? Even if Blizzard is failing, I could open the way to the youth, the new players, the revival of the PvP community. Should I start a new adventure? Start from scratch? Jump in the unknown? Mission accepted. Hi guys, Tugger here with a new video, and like said in the intro, I reinstalled World of Warcraft with a specific goal that I did say on the community post. I want to open the way to new players into PvP. I want to be like a sort of a tutorial that World of Warcraft never had for PvP or for anything related to PvP, but also just the leveling process. You will see some PvE as well, so if you're interested on that, you can also check that out. I will do dungeons, I will do also some endgame PvE, so I can show you what it takes to actually like start your journey on World of Warcraft. So what can you expect on this video? So I will start playing a brand new class. Well, I did play like mage, rogue, or windwalker, but those three classes or specs I'm not known with. I'm just bad at it. I never really did research for specs or whatever, so for me it's really new, as I will do what I say to you how you can actually improve in PvP. So I will also show it. I think a lot of people are actually visually more interested than I would say just like tell you what to do and you're trying to figure out how to do it. So I will show it. Now, I did a poll, you'll see the poll here on the screen, and Mage has won the battle. Now, it was only 1%, I could do still Rogue, but I will level a Mage. I think leveling a Mage will be cool. I will show you how to level efficiently, but not like speedy. Try to learn how to PvP and PvE, just in general. Do some low level BGs, do some low level dungeons, having fun, showing you the way to how to improve. And like you say, you see, this account is brand new. I use this account actually for like classic, so it has no characters at all, not even on the French servers, nothing. And achievement wise, there is nothing. So normally it doesn't carry over. Excuse me, what I'm okay. So I picked Ravencrest, and I will be playing most likely Alliance. Well, it depends. Maybe I will play Horde, but then it's another server. I will play Ravencrest, which is a Alliance heavy server. And maybe I will do a second character, which is Horde, like for example for Rogue, and another video series for that. But let's start right away with making our character. And we don't have Dragonflight, so once we are level 60, we will be having to buy the expansion to progress. But that's actually the journey of any new player, right? A new player just subscribes to the game and then progresses towards the end game. And when you have to eventually buy the expansion, right? So you as a new player won't have Void Elf and Dark Iron Dwarf, so I will not be playing that. And we're not going to search for the most optimal race, right? We just play like any new player would. So I would just choose a class or a race based on our preferences, right? So I'm looking into it, like mages. Do I want to play a gnome as a mage? I do not know. Night elf. I don't feel like the groove of a night elf mage. I don't think it's that good. Dwarf mage. I don't really like that as well. Human mage. I mean, that's a basic thing. Like I don't know about World of Warcraft, right? So Janna and those important characters I do know, and they are humans, right? So I'm looking forward to gnome or human. I never really played a gnome, so I guess a gnome is for me quite interesting. Should I play gnome? Should I play gnome? Well, I mean, I'll play human because I'm boring. Let's play human. Nah, let's play gnome. Let's go gnome, and let's try to make it as stylish as possible. So this is my character. So I made a gnome with some green hair and green eyes, and the name is Tobush because he has like a big bush. So yeah, let's start our journey with this character. And I would say Exile's Reach is probably the best thing to do if you want to learn the game ASAP, also very fast. Personally, Gnomorang, I really never did that, so I will do that. But I think if you're a really new player, I think Exile Reach is probably better. Well, let's do Exile's Reach because we are like in a new player POV. I think Exile's Reach is probably the best thing you can do to actually level through the game like from the get-go. So let's start right away and we're going to start our journey. So what is the goal of this like series? My goal is to actually bring as many new World of Warcraft players into the game, and those videos are going to serve to either entertain the veterans and the habitual, like the routine viewers that we had on this channel, but also just new players and that are never played World of Warcraft and don't really know how to start the game. And I want to show you how easy it can be. There is also a 50% leveling speed. I need to change my keybinds right here because my movement for some reason is not correct. All right, like this. All right. All right, for now we're going to keep it like that because I have my keybinds, but I want to show you how to do your keybinds as well, and I want to show you how to change the UI. I think it's pretty important. And now right now what we are doing is like doing the practice combat, right? So they're saying to do frostbolts on a dummy, kill him, take the quest, complete quest. Boom, we gained some experience because of the level. We're close to be level 2, so we talk with Private Call, and we're going to fight Private Call. In the beginning is a bit slow, but it will pick up with levels and just in general the quests and the speed that you have, right? So I'm gonna talk again with Private Call. There's no heirloom too on this account if I'm not mistaken, but even if I had heirloom, I will not use it. It might be that we have heirloom. We're not going to use it because I'm a new player, right? We're not going to do a veteran playstyle. It's new for me, right? I'm going to play like it's new. Now we arrive to Exile's Reach with the charge, the loading screen, and the first few levels are just very basic. You just want to clear your quest, you want to learn how your keybinds work. I'm going to just skip the cinematics because we don't really care about that. And what we want to do is first and foremost your UI and your keybinds, because I think that's the first thing you should do. Edit mode is not possible here right now. No, it's not possible. Doesn't matter. We're going on the options. What we want to do is action bars and enable those action bars because it's very needed. Not action bar 6 because then it's in the middle of the screen and you still do not have the edit mode. And what you want to do once you have the edit mode is also change your portraits whenever you can, depending on your playstyle, because I like when it's really close to the screen and big so I can actually see what's happening on my health bars. But this is pretty much how it is set up. And what you want to do with the keybinds is go on keybinding and then go to action bars, and then you can just put the keybinds that you prefer. What I do is often 1 to 5, and then 6, 7 is quite like extra keybinds that I can use if whenever I use specific spells or my focus macros or whatever, and then I will change those keybinds. But for now it doesn't really happen because I do have a lot of keybinds. I have Shift G, Ctrl V, Ctrl C, G, and you have multiple keybinds that you can use. Action bar 2, for example, I have A, E, R, C, X, V, T, B, F, and A for you it's Q because I have AZERTY, which is a French keyboard. So for me, my Q is like going left, for example. and then you have like other keybinds and you have to fill it. You can also do with a quick keybind mode, so you can click on something, for example, and you can pretty much like set any keybinds whenever you're going to click for something. Like for example, you're going to click on A, you can then click on A. Very easy. And then you will get the keybind. So that's the start of the journey, and then you're going to just like continue the questing and see how far you go. So right now we are at the Darkmoor Citadel. We finished the whole zone, and it's quite interesting because I didn't really remember Exile's Reach. I think it's a very good tutorial for very new players. I would say if you're like a veteran player, it could be very frustrating though, because it does limit you a bit how you can actually progress very fast in a game. But I think it's a very fun experience to have just in general. I choose like my first spec, so I think fire will be my spec, but I will make a poll in the community post. So in the community post or in the comments, you can say I will write fire, frost, or arcane. Put a like on the specs that you would like me to play. I think I will play the 3 specs because that it's a shame to not play the 3 specs whenever you have easier time to actually like respec and such. So I think it's a very fun experience to have that as well. I think the next episode we are going to focus on the add-ons that you will probably need in your journey with World of Warcraft. I will share how you can actually again have those add-ons and how to set it up. And then of course we're going to level through the journey and have that as well. So it's going to be a very, very fun experience, I think. Just in general, it will be quite interesting. Because again, I want to be as clear as possible. I know that since I'm a like veteran on World of Warcraft, I would say a lot of things are like already known by me. But I will try to take step by step and try to make you learn if you're new to World of Warcraft, or if you plan on playing World of Warcraft and do not know how to start, especially for PvP. I will go step by step on what you can actually achieve with this game and how you can achieve that and how fast you can actually do that. I think in general, World of Warcraft is a fantastic game. Yes, it is very frustrating for a lot of veteran players because they have like issues with the game like direction, especially with the communication. But I think World of Warcraft is still a fantastic game. If you are like starting out and you want to play MMORPG, I think it is very much worth it. I'm a bit jealous of you guys if you're starting with World of Warcraft, because everything is like unknown, everything is new to you. You can play classic, you can play retail and have lots of fun, right? And that's just in general a very good feeling, I would say. So I'm going to, of course, explain how I will search for information to get myself better on mage and like practice again. Practice. If I can bring some tools, I will do that. If I can gank a horde, I will do that as well. And if I have to do BGs, I will for sure do BGs. I think it's super important to show you guys how you can progress into the game and more efficiently like search for information and get yourself ahead of I would say the curve just in general. So I think it's a great thing. So we finished the dungeon of the tutorial dungeon. We got like a neat piece, like a back piece, which is very cool. And we can now speak to Garrick and go out. It's very, very fun. And I think we're going to end up in Stormwind or in Ironforge. I really do not know. And yeah, I mean, this is the start of the journey. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see in this series. Again, we're going to speed it up. Of course, I'm not going to show you my leveling process from 1 to 70. I will show you a few bits, like for example, if I'm doing a PG, if I'm doing a dungeon, those things I'm going to cover it in my videos, and also the information like where do I search for my spec, what do I need to do to actually improve with the spec, the add-ons, everything is going to be covered with this series of videos. I'll try to keep the upload speed very fast, maybe 2 times a day, maybe 1 time a day, but at least every day you will have a video of that. And yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting journey. Again, I'm starting from scratch. I do not have gold, I do not have achievements. I think I have achievements because of my other account, but I'm not going to link it to anyone. I'm going to probably, if I can close the achievement, I will do that. I'll search a way to do that. So it is the most authentic start of a new player. So nobody can search me up and say, look, you're a veteran, we can play together. More like, I'm new, I want to show you guys how you can actually search for groups, or how you can increase your Mythic plus score, or if you want to actually increase your MMR in World of Warcraft PvP. Again, I think it's a huge journey. It's a video idea I had while I was stopping playing World of Warcraft. Actually was thinking about what can I do to actually have a good experience for myself, but also make videos for you guys, so for the new players, for the veterans, for the viewers of this channel, for the subscribers, everything, so you can actually enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and yeah, how it would feel for a new player to start with World of Warcraft, which is a daunting game to start with. It's not really an easy game for PvP. For PvE, it's still one of the hardest PvE you can find in World of Warcraft, but I will try to cover it as a whole. Again, it's on Ravencrest server. It's a EU server, so if you want to check that out, you can for sure check that out. I think this is a loading screen, but I will probably let's just see real quick Stormwind, and then we're going to shut this video off. I'm going to skip that. You don't have to skip it. I will skip it because I have seen that 10,000 times, and it's not really a huge deal. But I'm going to stop the video for right now for today. Please do like the video, it helps me with the algorithm. If you want to check the whole video out, it would be appreciated. Again, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this series. Will it help new players? Will it help you to maybe rekindle the love for World of Warcraft? Again, I know there is a lot of problems with the MMR system, with the LFG system, maybe with class balancing, but I think it will get fixed over time. Now, I was also very pessimistic on my previous videos, but I think as a whole, what can we do except move on from the problem? I think we have to move on and go look past it and bring as much new fresh blood on the MMORPG genre, but especially in World of Warcraft. The more players there are, the easier the MMR system will be, and the easier you will find games, and the easier you're going to enjoy those games. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and we will catch each other very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.